It's not a bad start, so she's always pretty keen for her morning bottle.
1-year-old Kalua could hold the key to saving the species.
You're finished. It's all down my sleeve. She just like to lick her lips as well when she's done. And clean it up, don't you?
She's one of 30 koalas dubbed the Golden Children. They were orphaned by the devastating fires that swept through Kangaroo Island.
So they've all grown up quite a bit, these koalas, since they've arrived here. They're all a lot bigger and a lot healthier.
Koalas were introduced to Kangaroo Island in the 1920s, and their island isolation has helped protect them from diseases that have ravaged mainland populations. But the fires in January decimated this ecologically valuable population.
We estimate that the population of koalas in Kangaroo Island was somewhere between 40 and 50,000 animals. We now believe there are between 5 and 10,000.
When the fires tore through Kangaroo Island and threatened what was considered a safe and isolated population, it made it very aware that despite the overabundance of koalas in some areas, they're still very vulnerable to some of the natural disasters that occur.
Now protected in a sanctuary on the mainland, researchers want to learn more about these golden children so they can tackle issues plaguing koalas nationwide.
What is special about the Kangaroo Island koalas is that we have quite a collection of them here now that have neither chlamydia, which is a bacterial disease affecting koalas, nor retrovirus, a virus affecting koalas. And both those two diseases are rampant in the New South Wales and Queensland population.
This insurance population of rescued koalas from Kangaroo Island have the key to how we better manage overabundant populations and other sorts of diseases.
Chris Daniels is the head of the recently formed International Koala Centre of Excellence, set up after the fires to help fund research into koala decline. Researchers hope the golden children can help ecologists better understand the koala's diet and migration patterns and aid in the development of vaccines or treatments for diseases.
We need to get that sort of basic information. We need to know where they are abundant or overabundant and where they are struggling, and we need to know why. Because in different locations there can be different reasons. It might be disease, it might be impact with people through cars and dogs, it could be loss of habitat.
With the New South Wales parliamentary inquiry predicting koalas could go extinct in that state by 2050, this work could lead to the development of repopulation strategies for some mainland populations.
The rest of the really endangered areas from a koala perspective are the New South Wales and Queensland areas. So in the short term, certainly southern koalas aren't going to be rewilding there, but as those populations become more and more fragmented, which the fires have certainly done, then it may well be that the future for koalas in those areas may be dependent on southern koala bloodlines being introduced.
But that might not be so easy, given the key genetic differences between northern and southern koalas, like size, breeding cycles and diet.
As much as we would love to be able to just take a koala from South Australia and bang him into the eastern population and so they can rebuild there, it is a bit more complicated, but that's why we're here trying to work out how we do it.
For baby Kalua and her friends here, they have the weight of the species on their shoulders.
The future will be bright and they'll be nice and safe here, so no more bushfires.
We should be very concerned about koala numbers and their population. But we really need to understand them because they're very important to us as Australians.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.